A morning ritual for people who think deeply.
Zen AM.
Hey man, you talking today?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time again. Time for Zen AM.
Start off with some breath work.
Y'all. It's that time again. Is another episode of Zen AM. I'm your host, Nehemiah. We got Darian DTB Brooks, Young Yoda, Young Hide Your Face. It's Monday. I mean, it's Wednesday, y'all. I'm looking at the M got me confused. It's Wednesday, May 13th, y'all. We'll be officially halfway through the month on Friday.
Yeah.
And we got a lot to talk about today, y'all. We got so much to talk about. I feel like that's how we start off every time, but I think we're always right about it. Right? I think that we're always right about it. So happy to be here with y'all. I feel like I've been missing y'all, especially now that we then switched over to the 3 days a week.
Yeah.
It's wild. I'll be really missing y'all. I'll be like, dang, I notice a difference in my morning routine when we have the show and when we don't. Shout out to Tammy. What up? She said, "Hey, young man." Shout out to Sherry and Drake. Shout out to Chris. Yeah, they in here early. Shout out, y'all. How you feeling, man?
Feeling good, man. 2 more days to hip hop is back.
Hip hop is back?
Yeah.
Oh man. We can't wait. What's happening in 2 days?
Iceman, Drake album.
Oh yeah, I forgot your favorite rapper.
Drake, nah, he's not my favorite rapper. Let's not go there. Let's not go too far there.
Look, it's okay.
Drake is hip-hop.
It's okay. Look, man, this is a safe place.
Most definitely.
This is a no judgment place.
That's a fact.
So with Drake being your favorite, I ain't got nothing, man.
Drake is not my favorite. I'm just saying
He been your favorite for a while, man.
Ah.
So you're saying Drake is hip hop? We had this talk a long time ago.
And in 2 days, you'll be calling me saying you were right.
Why would I call you and say that?
Because in 2 days, you're going to see Iceman, man.
Is it because the album's going to be good, or is it because of the numbers you're going to say that it does? Or are you going to say
both? Because we know numbers don't lie. It's just
yes, we do know numbers lie.
Numbers don't lie. It's just the people that control the numbers that lie.
I don't understand how you come to that conclusion.
Okay, let me ask you a question. What's 1 + 1?
I don't know. It's 2.
Okay.
It's 2, but if you ask Terrence Howard, it ain't.
Right.
See, now we got the numbers wrong. Say
right.
1 + 1.
Yeah.
That ain't, numbers do lie. That's the whole point of Okay, look. If numbers don't lie, your favorite rapper Drake would not be in the middle of a lawsuit with his rich baby daddy because of numbers. The person that you are backing up saying numbers don't lie, he is literally in a lawsuit trying to prove that numbers lie. So your artist is in the lawsuit with his baby daddy.
You gotta explain. I don't know who you're talking about.
The man who runs Spotify and all that. You know what we talking about? Lucien. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lucien.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Lucien, but
yeah, he's trying to sue him. He's trying to say that they botted out numbers for the Kendrick thing. They pushed in. So he's literally in a lawsuit saying that the numbers are fake. So,
but see, that's what I'm saying. It only can be fake by the people that's controlling the numbers. If you're buying bots, yes, you're controlling the numbers. But it's still a number one. They don't strip your belt away from you falsifying your numbers, right? So numbers don't lie. It's just the people that control the numbers.
Well, they do in fighting. They'll strip your title away. They'll strip the title if you miss weight, if they find out later that you had some PEDs, right? They'll strip it away. But they don't do that in hip hop. They don't do it in music because music and the world has been created around media has been fabricated. Our whole media system is fake and phony. Everything about it.
But the numbers are not.
Okay.
If you step on the scale, it's going to tell you your weight. Now, if you want to manipulate that weight, what you do? You take clothes off. You may shave your hair. You may run for a minute, and then that number gonna go down. But the numbers will never lie to you, man.
I mean, you love Drake so much.
I don't. Actually, I'm gonna tell you. Actually, I don't.
So much that I'm going to let you have this one because I know how passionate you are about allowing Drake to be the number one artist. Like you love. I don't know what it is about Drake.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Drake is not my favorite artist, and I would tell you if he was. I was actually on Kendrick's side when the whole beef went about. I just understand real is real. When good music come out, you gotta salute it. I'm just a fan of great music, good music.
Yeah. All right. So, Boo Man, let me ask you and anybody in the comments. Let's just ask this question. You got two artists. You got two artists, right? They both got 10 listeners, real 10 listeners. One of them had a production company that bought bots that ended up giving them an extra 100 views from robots that aren't real. Now the numbers are 110 to 10. What you're saying is that the person with 110 is the winner because even though they're bots, they still have more numbers and numbers don't lie. That's literally what your argument is.
Yes. And that's true because 110 is more than 10. So if somebody looking at the Billboard and saying, hey, I should check out the hottest record right now. Let me go to Billboards. Oh, the person has 110 views. Let me check that out before I check the 10 views out. You're not going to go to the movies and go to a movie that's rated 2 stars. But if they up the ratings to a 10-star, you going to go see it.
Y'all see how crazy he sound? Even when he was standing, he had to start smiling.
Not at all. I'm just saying. He's fighting
the point. The one thing I want to let y'all know is Zen AM is a space for conversation, perspective, and growth. The ideas shared here are inspiration and entertainment, not professional advice. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and always use your own judgment and consult a qualified professional when needed.
And when I talk, it's nothing but facts.
So, okay, look, we got, what do you say?
The fight is fixed. None of the numbers are real.
It is that simple, Darian.
No,
I don't you can't
look,
see that.
I'm gonna tell you. So if we go into the fight, right? A number is a number. If you decide
it's not a number. A robot versus a human, those are two different numbers, man.
But I'm gonna tell you. But wait. Okay, no.
I can't understand how you refuse. You just refuse to see that. Like it's not that you can't see it.
No,
you just literally refuse to see it. That's that Brooks in you.
No,
that's that Brooks in you right there.
I'm just saying no. But when it all comes down to it, when the fight score comes out, regardless of who put the numbers down, it goes to the winner. Numbers don't lie. The people that control the numbers lie.
That means that there's a lie somewhere in there.
But it doesn't come from the number.
That makes no sense. What you're saying makes zero sense. I'm gonna need you to watch this back.
I'm gonna need somebody to really. I'm gonna really need somebody to really sit down, put all ego aside, and just keep it real.
That's what I need you to do. Because what you're saying
I've been doing that.
I don't know. Drake got you. I don't know what it is about Drake.
I'm gonna tell you, it's not. We can take music out of it. We can do the number one movie. We can do the number one book. We can do the number one ringtone. It's still gonna be the same answer. If you buy views, that's just what it is. But it's gonna put you over somebody that has less views than you. And to the natural eye, that person has the number one selling or whatever it is.
Okay. I mean, look.
But we don't gotta go down to this because we can.
You're passionate about that. So I'm gonna let you have that. And I'm excited that your artist's album is coming out this Friday.
No disrespect, right? No disrespect, right? Chris Brown album.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing that it's getting mixed reviews. Not good reviews and things. I haven't either, but the people that's putting out the ratings it will make you not want to go listen to the album based off of what they put on it.
Well, this is coming from somebody who's in the industry. Okay. So I don't listen to that stuff. We talk about this all the time of the gatekeepers. There's a reason why certain artists are number one. And a lot of times it has nothing to do with anything except for manufacturing. The manufacturing, this is how they can create and break artists. What you're given is the exact template that's been used over and over again to deceive and to convince people of so many different things, whether it's a movie, whether it's a book, whether it's this. These are the same tactics that's been used over and over and over again. And it's like you said, the person seeing the numbers doesn't see. So it is a form of deception. Our media has been a form of deception from the beginning. The first rap song was a song of deception. We could talk about the numbers and all of this, but when we look at the rappers doing Rapper's Delight, that wasn't even their lyrics. They stole the lyrics. Right. So yeah, they got a number one this, they this, but it wasn't their song. The record label fabricated all of that. And the number. So this has just been a tactic that's been happening. So what I say to people is to not listen to these people when they are trying to spoon feed us. Right. When they're trying to spoon feed us, I don't take it. That's just me personally. I'm always a revolutionary, and I've been like this forever. So when they tell me something is a number one, I don't believe it, because when I was in high school, I didn't listen to the people that they said were number one. I was listening to Mos Def. I wasn't listening to Snoop and all of them in high school. I was listening to Mos Def. I was listening to Talib Kweli. I was listening to Common. I was listening to all of these underground rappers. So for me, I've never been influenced by numbers or any of that. I'm influenced by skills and sounds. And that's why I started DJing. And that's the reason why you can come to my party where I'll play 0 number ones. I don't need to play a Dre. I don't need to play one song, and you're going to dance more at my party than you will at another party that's playing all number ones. Right. Because it's not about that. It's about vibe and feel. Right. Now in the clubs now, we've seen it. All they do is play number one hits. That's why everybody in the club not even dancing. All they doing is shouting the lyrics out, standing on tables and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no disrespect, because a lot of people in the clubs not real DJs. So all they going to
I'm saying the people. I'm saying the people in the club.
Oh, okay, okay.
You see the difference in the club now. Right. People aren't dancing. It's just a shouting match at who can say the lyrics the loudest. Right. Standing on. So that's what happened. Like with the number ones, they're playing the popular music, but it doesn't mean it's the best music to get that vibe going. Right. You know what I mean? So we're saying the same thing, but what I'm saying is that there's a deceptive piece in there that also has to be recognized. If we're recognizing it all, then we also have to recognize the deceptive piece. And it doesn't mean that the album may not be good or bad. It just means that there's a deceptive piece that puts it in front of everything else that makes us think that we need to listen to it over these other things because X, Y, and Z said that we should, even though X, Y, and Z never have our best interests at heart. They only have their own.
Thank you. I agree with that.
Yeah. So, like I said, y'all, we got a lot to talk about today. Like I said, we got a lot to talk about. And you see Anthony?
Yeah, y'all need to stop saying no disrespect.
No, that's how you do on the East Coast. Not only do you have to say no disrespect, but you got to do the hands too. Like, that's, look.
Yeah. No disrespect.
Yo, no disrespect, but is that your girl right there, yo? Is that your girl, yo? She got a fat, no disrespect. Like, brother, just because you put your hands up and say no disrespect, that is disrespect. Yeah. Like that's the exact definition of disrespect. They in here today, man. Shout out to everybody. We starting off live, man. This person said, "Oh, we got a little troll." Alex, I don't know. I mean, you have a woman's name. Says 2 brick walls trying to talk to each other. Grow the F up. Well, thank you for joining us today. I hope your morning is starting off great. Oh, we got music by MXJ up in here. Shout out some of the dope producers we rocked. You didn't come to the party, but they rocked the party that I had, the Reality House Takeover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they rocked it. Super, super dope producers. They out of MXJ, y'all out of Canada, right? I believe they out of Canada, but super dope producers. They rocking with the crew. So, you know, we got a lot of dope people. And that's why I love talking. We don't ever get to talk music that much, you know?
No,
so I think that, like, both of us love music. Yeah. We are passionate about it. Yeah. We're passionate about the arts. A lot of times our shows turn into like, deep talks and stuff. But a lot of the banter that we do just be about music.
Right.
Like, when's it like? Think about back in the day where we used to literally actually debate music. Like,
right.
Chris Rock even did a movie about it. I don't know if you remember. It was called Top 5.
Nah.
Yeah, he did a movie about it. And back in the day, people were so passionate about music, and I can't speak about the younger generation because I'm not really hip to that. But we used to always sit and have debates about who was the dopest rappers, who was the best, who was the best, who was this. So I miss those talks. You know what I mean? Because now everybody sound the same.
Yeah,
right. Everybody sound the same. So I think that that's kind of a difficult situation or a difficult conversation to have, because it's like you comparing oranges to oranges. It's like, I don't know the difference between this dude and this dude. Like, how can y'all even differentiate? And I think that we saw that with the Rolling Loud concert that just popped off. I don't know if you saw any of the highlights or anything from that.
Yeah, I've seen a few clips from it.
What are your thoughts?
I mean, it's a carbon copy. Everybody sound the same. It's no unique identity in it anymore. And I don't think that they really exploring like the true music and the essence of just being creative. It's like, okay, this person is doing it, it's winning, let me just do it. But I don't really blame the artists, I really blame the labels, because they really have creative control. They own their whole life. So they like, I need another record like this. Give me a Ken Carson record, or give me a Playboy Cardi. So it's music is at a crazy time right now. So it's in a great space, but it's in a crazy time for us creative, because it's like it's nothing new. So every time I hear something new, I'm like, yo, this is dope. And then I always say you only as good as your first album. I feel like your first album is your authentic self, and then after the second and third, you're being manipulated by A&Rs that's not really for you, or don't really know you, or your or the background, and just force you to create music that's not really you.
Yeah. So this has always been the mode. This has always been the method of music, and it's happened. So this is what the demo was all about. When we had to create a demo back in the day and give it to a record label. The demo was for them, the record label, to see, will this person play along? Will this person play suit? If you give us a demo and we say we need it to sound a little bit more like Nelly, will they come back and give us something that sounds a little bit more like Nelly? Because of the weaponization of music, and the weaponization of media, period. Music is a little bit stronger only because you can listen to more music in one day than you can watch movies in one day.
Right.
And they're both being weaponized, and they both always have been weaponized. And even when we look at something like The Simpsons, we talk about The Simpsons predicting the future, but it's not the case. If you look at the writers of The Simpsons, most of them are like these biotech, Harvard. None of them are even like writers. They're like these scientists and stuff. So when they're putting this stuff inside of the music and the media, they have to. It's a form of weaponization. So most of the things that were connected to record labels and all of that was used as a form to destroy us. And it still is. It still is. And we look at something like Rolling Loud now, and we see the long-term effect of what that did. Because it started, in like the 80s is when it started. And now when we look at Rolling Loud in 2026, this is the result of the monopolization, the mass production, the watering down, and the injection of all of these people into an art form that they were never supposed to be a part of anyway.
No, that's true. And I don't want to go back to the numbers things, but you're 100% right with that. Everything is being controlled by, those three upper labels. And these, I don't know, these festivals, man, it's just like, it's making me appreciate, and I hate to say this because I don't want to feel old.
It's okay to say it, man.
It's making me appreciate the music that we had when we grew up. And I'm looking more forward to those concerts, things like that, like Usher and Jagged Edge. They're becoming like the new like Temptations or Patti LaBelle for us. So like when we go to a concert, it's like cool. Like I seen Jeezy is doing a residency out in Vegas. He's using a symphony band. So you dress up and he's using a symphony band over all his music. So it's like this type of, in my life, I'm excited to watch more of the artists of this. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. When we had a talk about Marcus Houston, bro, that song Clubbing is the hardest song. I've been listening to that song for the past 3 weeks. And I never listened to Marcus Houston. Never. But that's a good album. Yesterday, I listened to the whole Justify album in its entirety. Yes, for the first time.
Fire.
Now I go to my cuts.
That's a fire album.
Play it from 1 to 13 or whatever. Fire album.
That's a fire album.
So it's like I'm happy that I still have that I can listen to.
So we look at the end of that era, right? Which was the early 2000s.
Right.
The early 2000s was the end of like pure originality. So at that time, at the early 2000s, these were the rappers that we had on the radio. All right, y'all ready? Now, when I say these rappers, every single one of them is different. Every one of them has a different style. Yeah. Every one of them is talking about something different. Nelly, Jay-Z, DMX, Ludacris, Ja Rule. That alone, all of them sound
50 Cent.
Oh yeah, 50 Cent.
50 Cent.
50 Cent, that was his time. 50 Cent came in and murked the whole industry. It was like, I'm about to show y'all work ethic. Like
Eminem.
Eminem.
Yeah.
Eminem. Like, look at, that's just 7 artists right there that we said. That's just 7 artists. But me, as a hip hop listener, I can kind of go, and depending on my mood and what I'm feeling, I could choose between one of these people to listen to and get something completely different.
Right.
If I want to be in my emo mode and I want to just be, if I'm walking home, you know what I'm saying, and the teacher done pissed me off, I'm gonna listen to some DMX.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm supposed to love the one that cursed me, the one that wouldn't give me a cup of water when I was thirsty. If you know what I'm saying? Like, if we about to go out, I'm about to I'm about to listen to some Nelly. Especially if we got girls, we about to go see some girls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in the house with the boys. We over here talking about the girls that we like and the girls we kiss, and we going to throw on some Big Pimpin'.
Right.
You know? Right. If I'm over here chilling and I want to laugh about something, shoot, I'm gonna go throw on some Eminem. So we had so many different to choose from. And you had to do the big 3 back in the day. You had to be able to freestyle, you had to be able to record good music, and you had to be able to perform. Oh yeah, Busta.
Yeah.
You had to be able to do the trifecta. And nowadays you don't got to do any of those. You don't got to be able to perform. You ain't got to be able to write good music. And you ain't got to be able to freestyle. You don't got to do any of that to be able to be an artist.
That's a fact.
None of that. Wu-Tang. I mean, we can go on. Nas.
Yeah.
Goody Mob.
Yeah.
Dungeon Family. We can go
Kanye.
on. Kanye.
Yeah.
Like, our era was insane. Yeah. So one of the biggest concerts at the time, we didn't have festivals back then, but we had, what was that? The Rockefeller, what was that? The Def Jam tour.
Yeah. Yeah.
Method Man, Redman, Ja Rule, Jay-Z. Yeah. Then he had the Hard Knock Life tour. We had so we would have little stuff. We like rappers, there was never like rap festivals, but you would have to do stuff like the Kiss FM used to have the Warp tour and stuff. You might get Wu-Tang to jump in there. Wu-Tang gonna go on right before Rage Against the Machine. You know what I'm saying? So it was that's the reason why we are kind of music snubs right now. Right. Because of what we got. And then our parents are music snubs too, because they got real. Our rappers didn't play instruments, but the artists of their day played instruments. So we were a watered down version of what they had back in the day. Right. Not only did you have to play it, you had to have a suit, You had to dance. You had to do a lot of stuff. So when they looked at our rappers, they was like, they just walking across the stage.
Mm-hmm.
So you look at,
and we also had different production. I feel like the artists represented where they were from. If you was from the West Coast, you had Daz on the beat. If you was from the South, you maybe had Babyface. You used the East Coast, you may had a Swiss Beats or Timberland or Pharrell. Like it was very cultural by the coast that you was from. And now it's just like it's a big boiling pot. The person from Seattle sound like they from Atlanta. Person from Atlanta sound like they from Detroit or Chicago. So it's like it's no unique identity in this music no more.
And that's been by design. That's the design of it. When has it not been? Because the war on hip hop was a spiritual war. It was bigger than the money. It was a spiritual war. And the voice that hip hop represented and the outlet that it represented and the cultures that it brought together. It was a war cry for us back in the day. Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Like the jungle, sometimes it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. That's like it was our war cry. They couldn't understand it. They didn't know what was happening, but they had to blend in. And I don't know if you remember, that's when Blondie came over and started and did some music. Like Blondie, she was this pop star, and then she came over and did some hip hop. I think it was, who was it with? Was it with Fab Five Freddy? Who did Blondie do that song with? Cause see, it was, I can't remember exactly who it was. You might know, Anthony. But came over and they were so fascinated by it. And the same thing happened to house music. The exact same thing happened to house music, where it was just a fascination between house and y'all probably didn't even know this, but techno comes from Detroit. Techno came from Detroit. Techno and house music were originally minority styles of music. And the fascination was like, we got to make this too, to where now none of the faces are recognizable.
Mm-hmm. And it's a crazy list too. It's a crazy list.
Who did Blondie do that song with? Was it Fab Five? Who? It's BLONDI. Anthony.
Fab Five?
Oh, Boo Man, you in here? Boo Man. Who did Blondie do that hip hop song with?
Was it Sugar Hill Gang?
Did she do it with Sugar Hill Gang?
Let me see.
Boo Man, I need you.
Fab Five Freddy. Fab Five Freddy.
Yep.
Fab Five Freddy.
Cause what was Blondie's song? Was it Walking on Broken Glass? Was that?
There you go. There you go. Heart of Glass.
Heart of Glass.
So yeah, that's what we are with the music, man. I don't hopefully I feel like it'll change where people will start being unique and have their own identity. But when I watch Rolling Loud, it's like I can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
I'm not watching it, and normally I'm not watching, I'm just listening to it. Like not really watching it on the TV. They all sound the same.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them. I really blame the labels because they just taking the cheap way out. They cut the street teams, they cut A&R, they cut promotions for building an artist. So they just say, hey, if you come to me with some songs like Future or some songs like this or some songs like that, we'll sign you. We'll put you on the stage. I was the Shower, Fab Five.
I also blame the artist though, because I think that there is a level of laziness that is now within the communities of music. There's a level of laziness. Most of the people who are getting into this art form don't have any knowledge of the roots of it. They don't even know who the Roots are. Like, they don't even know who the Roots are. So when you look at other art forms, especially rock and roll, when these young rock and roll bands come out, they know the history. They are influenced. Their parents had them listening to The Clash. The parents had them listening to The Who. The parents had them listening to classic rock. The parents had them listening to all types of different artists. So they are well versed in there. And you could tell by the clothes that they wear. Nowadays, you'll see a kid with an Aaliyah shirt on, but can't tell you any Aaliyah songs because of the trend. But if you go look at a lot of the other art forms that come out, they know their stuff. So there's a level of responsibility that comes with being an artist that a lot of artists won't take. And when you become an artist, it's almost like starting a business. Who are you speaking to? Why are you doing this? Are you solving a problem? Are you doing this just because it seems cool? You got to ask yourself a lot of these questions when becoming an artist. And a lot of them just want to do it because it seems cool. So they won't go and find out who Fab Five Freddy is. They won't go out and these are just 90s artists. We didn't even hit the Africa Bambatas and all that. We didn't even hit them, the Cool Hercs, and we didn't even go there. Like,
it's sad to say, but those artists are gonna be extinct. It's sad to say that. It really is sad to say that, but you got to think the earlier artists that they know is a 50 Cent, is a Nelly, is a Ja Rule.
What was that big concert that they had in New York not too long ago? It was a whole bunch of old school artists. You know which one I'm talking about? Boo Man, help me out. But they just did something a while ago. They had Shantae on there. I think Nas and Wu-Tang headlined it. But it was like maybe even Big Daddy Kane performed. I'm trying to think, but it was
last year?
It was a few years ago, at least. But it was like so many old school artists. And I think maybe Wu-Tang might have headlined potentially. But I encourage everyone to look at all of these forms of art. Was it Rock the Bells? I don't know if it was Rock the Bells. Didn't Rock the Bells end? I feel like Rock the Bells ended. Oh, the 50th anniversary. It might have.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Because Rock the Bells ended. Rock the Bells was our last thing. And Rock the Bells was thrown by Guerrilla Union, I think it was. So Rock the Bells was a yearly thing. And that's where you could go and hear the hip hop artists, Wu-Tang, Murs. I remember one year I went to go see and MF Doom was performing, but he never showed up. We was all mad, and rest in power. Now he not here, but I was really trying to see MF. But Rock the Bells was our last one. And then that started getting a little bit watered down. Supernatural used to host that one.
They actually still have Rock the Bells. It's actually June 28th.
Is it in Cali? It used to be like in San Bernardino, some shit.
It's in Newark, New Jersey.
Who's on the line?
I see that. We have Busta Rhymes, Redman, Eric B. and Rakim, Too Short, Scarface, Fabulous, Lobo, Plies, Boosie, KRS-One, M.O.P., Remy Ma, Capone Noriega, Big Daddy Kane, Coast Contra, State Property, Beanie Siegel, Freeway, Petey Crack, Chris and Neef, Mr. Cheeks, CL Smooth, Paul the MC, Al B. Shore, Christopher Williams, Soul for Real, Jeff Red, Donnell Jones.
I remember Donnell Jones. I just met my baby girl and my
that's a fire concert.
Be alone. Yeah, that's a fire concert. That's our speed.
Yeah,
that's our speed. Like, you know, for a fact, ain't gonna be one fight. Like,
nah, ain't gonna be no fight.
One fight. When you get our age, brothers ain't fighting. Brothers came to be fresh. They gonna be with their girls. They coming to hear some. That's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
All right. Hip hop quiz. You should know this. This should be an easy one. I'm gonna quiz you. Yeah, it's gonna be easy. What group was Mr. Cheeks part of? Very easy one. Don't Google it. I see you with the screen moving. What group was Mr. Cheeks a part of? Because remember, after he started doing some solo stuff, they was pulling him in on the hooks. He did some stuff with Lil' Kim. But what group was he a part of?
Lost Boys.
You just looked it up, didn't you? I see it.
No.
Oh,
Come on, man. We gotta be respectful. Damn.
I was just making sure.
I am part of the bloodline.
I was just making sure.
I wasn't just picked up on the side of the road.
Love, peace, and happiness. Lord, boy, love, peace, and happiness. Come on, man. Come on, man. Remember Brand Nubian? You remember them? Yeah. We had Brand Nubian. Come on, man. I miss hip hop.
It's still around.
I know, but
it'll be reborn in 2 days. So just be patient.
The problem, though, is that we don't get new music. We got to listen to all the old shit.
Yeah.
So it's like Nas is still doing new music though. Yeah, I think Busta's still releasing music. So you got a few of them. But when we want to hear hip hop, we got to hear stuff that we've been listening to for the last 20 years. Yeah, we know every album. We know every skit. We know when that song is going to end. So it's not fresh. We want something fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like I get tired of, especially because I used to DJ. Right, so you know how many times I done heard Soul for Real? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know how many times? Yeah, remember the song Renee?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Renee, she passed away in that song.
Yeah.
She passed away in that song.
Yeah. I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, that might be the second saddest hip hop song besides Brenda's Got a Baby.
Yeah, that's a sad one.
I don't know any other.
Immortal Technique had one that was sad. Shout out to, remember Immortal Technique when Immortal Technique was on that. He was on that stuff. But yeah, that was definitely a sad one. Inspirational one, I was listening to the other day was that Biggie Sky's the with 112.
Yeah.
Sky is the limit, and you know that you keep going, just keep on pressing on. Sky is the limit, and you know that you can have what you want, be what you want, have what you want, be what you want. That was man.
It's a good one, man.
That's a good way. We're gonna have a whole music. We gotta have this one gonna be the music one. Let's know we doing it right now. We ain't got to talk no future stuff. We doing it right now, man. We talking all music today, man. If y'all came here to hear something else, man, we talking all music, man. They back.
Dang.
He back. What's up, Kysten?
Kysten,
what up?
He his mama in his own.
Who's he talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, in the song. Who you talking about? Mobile Technique? Oh, Lariska is up in here. What up?
Lariska, what up?
I want y'all to put in the comments, put some of y'all favorite hip hop artists in there. Put some of y'all favorite hip hop. I just want to see where some of the people are at when it comes to, because I know we got some real music fans up in here. I'll be saying what y'all be saying and stuff. So, because I'm gonna put a playlist together. Because we didn't even talk. None of that is even New Jack Swing. This is all just hip hop.
Yeah.
We didn't even hit the New Jack Swing.
Yeah.
We didn't even get there.
Yeah.
Like, imagine that. That's just one genre. We didn't even hit the Tony tone. It feels good. Do you know what to do? It's our anniversary. Tonight I can't wait. It's our anniversary.
That's a fact.
That was the first thing I'll do. Like, come on, man. Raphael Sadiq dropped stuff. Remember Raphael Sadiq dropped his album? What was it? Instant Vintage, was it called?
Yeah, I think so. Let me see.
That album, I think it was called Instant Vintage? Oh my, that album, man.
Instant Vintage. That came out in 2002. You know what one of the songs that I really like?
Who?
Slum Village with Kanye.
Selfish. Yeah. Out to your mind, all my ladies and
it's genres that just feels good. And I mean, leading up to this genre, I don't know if it feels good or it's just like something that this is all that we have, so we make it feel good. But those records back then just felt good.
Felt good. Because that's when John Legend was black.
Yeah, that's when John Legend was black.
That's when John Legend was black.
Yeah.
Then he switched over.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way.
That's when he was from Chicago.
Yeah, but then he switched over, not in a bad way, but he just went over to the other side of the pop side.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with it. Way more money over there and way more longevity. So, I would never talk bad about somebody switching over to increase their pockets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Queen Latifah. UNITY. UNITY. That's a unity.
That's a solid list. Queen, 50, Kendrick, Ice.
Ice-T or Ice Cube?
Yeah, you gotta be. Yeah, you gotta be.
Colors. Correct me. Oh, do some Googling right now. Did Ice-T have the first recorded hip hop song? That can't be right. He had the first something.
No, that can't be right?
It can't be.
Nah. Yeah.
Does it? I'm curious about it.
Let me see.
See that? Let's do it. Yo, we bring in the culture for y'all today, man. The culture's been erased, but we bringing it back today.
I know he was the first one that crossed over from music to the TV, but I know you're not talking about that.
Yeah, no. See, well, so did LL Cool J though.
Yeah, I think Ice-T was first though. Right?
Does Ice-T have the first recorded hip hop song?
They say no.
Can't Blow. You could play that at any hip hop party and it's still gonna go wild. Lucini falling from the sky. Let's get rid. What? Can't quit. What? Introducing. And they used to say words that ain't make no sense. You talk about words that ain't make no sense. Camp Low has some words that ain't make a drop of sense, but it was dope. You talking about Andre 3000?
Yeah, gotta be.
Gotta be Andre 3000.
Gotta
be. Right?
It's like a jungle. It makes me wonder.
It's Grandmaster Flash.
Most definitely.
That's Grandmaster Flash. I want some of your brown sugar. Remember when D'Angelo dropped up?
That's my favorite R&B artist. That's my. He's on my Mount Rushmore. R&B goats.
So the numerology. What's your favorite Ice Cube song? I was listening to. It was a good day the other day. And Mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't pig out. Finally got a call from a girl I'm trying to dig out. Come on, man. Like, I that's the kind of stuff that we like. I don't know any Juice WRLD songs. I'm sorry. I don't. I couldn't.
Rest up, Juice WRLD.
I don't know any. I know maybe like if I heard it, I think I could probably say it. I know there's one. I can't remember. Oh, Tribe Called Quest. What's the Tribe Called Quest album that you? Is it Low End Theory? Which you going, Boo Man? Which album you going? Which album you going? Low End Theory. I got a funny story about Vanilla Ice, y'all. Spring break, I had just dropped my first album and I was out there going crazy with it. I dropped my first album, Say Hello to Me. And this was spring break early. And I think I got a picture of it too. I got to find it because people didn't think the story was real, right? So I'm at this after party and Vanilla Ice, I walk in, Vanilla Ice is right there. He's sitting on the coffee table. He got his little guitar. You know, that's back when he was trying to make that little transition, but he was performing there. That's why he was in South Padre Island. You get in, and then one of the dudes was like, oh, shoot, Nehemiah's here. Hey, yo, Nehemiah's a dope album. You should hear it. And then Vanilla Ice is hating. And he's like, they're like, yeah, he can rap. Vanilla Ice is like, oh, yeah, you got some of those raps with you? I was like, you don't know who we are, brother.
Right.
You do not know the Brookses.
Right.
When I tell you, so this is what happens when we start freestyling. I don't know what it is about us from Baltimore and being Brooks. A cipher always turns into a battle, no matter what. It always turns into a battle. We start off friendly and then we start throwing jabs. Yeah. Man, I must have ate him. I went in on him so hard. I'm talking about my homeboy Wes was in the room with a girl. He opened the door, came out, was like, what is happening out here? Because when we rap, we get aggressive. I'm in there like, I think I even mentioned him being hung over the hotel balcony or something. I went in on him. I was not. You couldn't tell me I wasn't going to be number one. I got to find that picture because y'all going to be like, this nigga lying.
Shout out to the Griselda boys as well.
Yeah. And then I did the same thing with Omarion too.
For real?
Yeah. We was doing the, which I think it was the Icebox. It was either that one or it was like, I think it was supposed to be. We was doing that.
Oh, supposed to be.
Yeah. And then
he called you to a freestyle?
No, we was already ciphering after we was done. I was a PA at the time and we was already done with the cipher. And he tried to jump in there, y'all. I'm like, nigga.
Oh, tried to jump in the bars?
Yeah. I found it, y'all.
That's crazy.
I found it, y'all. Hold on.
Rest up XXX Tentacion.
Who that is?
XXX Tentacion. He's a great artist.
All right, I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all ready? I know sometimes the shit I be saying sound fabricated. Look at that picture.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, he was upset, man. And you holding the mic like, are you done?
I had to go into the darkness with that one. Let me see, what was that? I can't show y'all the other pictures, but
nah, it's all good.
That was 2007.
Whew. Oh, that was prime.
That was 2007.
That was a good time to be alive. 07.
Yeah. I'm telling y'all, it was dangerous. It was a dangerous time. I was a dangerous, mean rapper. Mean rapper. I was so mean. I was so mean and mad. You was not about to jump into a cipher with me and leave unwounded.
Yeah, most definitely.
Don't do it. Anthony, no. We've been a part of ciphers. We got it from them. We come from a long line of some of the best rappers.
Right.
Frog is one of the best rappers you'll ever hear.
For real?
The only time Frog don't stutter is when he freestyling.
Dang.
That's
I ain't never heard Frog freestyle before.
You ain't never. So they had a whole group called THC, Total Head Change. Anthony, Old Man, Frog, and Cram.
They need to bring that back out.
Yeah, the studio and everything.
Damn.
So it runs in. And then me, Chucky, and Josh kind of took over.
Right.
I got footage of us freestyling for hours.
Yeah.
For hours.
Yeah.
Like, people just left us like, we cannot sustain this. Mm-hmm. So when we talk about when we talk about like the artist form and all of that, we come from a place of being an artist. So I'm a little jaded and biased when I'm saying my opinion. You know what I mean? Like I'm coming like from a fan and an artist standpoint. So I'll be holding the bar set real high and I try to lower it. I had to lower it being a DJ. And I was like, oh, so this is what this music's good for. You know?
Could I ask you a question? And any DJs out there, is it rude or polite if a DJ is DJing and you go and request music? Is that like good etiquette? I feel like it's bad because it's like you don't go to somebody's house and say, hey, can you make me some salmon? Like you should just enjoy what the DJ is playing. Is that good etiquette to have?
It's not.
Thank you.
It's not, but I had to remove my ego and I actually like requests.
Okay.
Because what I've learned is sometimes you have to have discernment.
Mm-hmm.
They might be requesting a song because they want it, or they might be with a group of people that's about to go hard if this song plays.
Oh, yeah.
And it may not be a song that you ever heard of.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to kind of like remove my ego a little bit, and I'm open to hearing what they want to hear. And if I know it, especially if I know it, then I could tell if this is something I want to play. If I haven't heard it, I'm gonna listen to it and be like, let's try it.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes you got to make sure you're not just playing for them.
Right.
So typically it's not good etiquette, but I'm always trying to learn. And when you're a house DJ and you're not there all night, not like somebody who they DJ in this club and they're gonna be there for 6 hours on the tables. When you go to house, most of those sets are kind of predetermined.
Mm-hmm.
So we're performing now. We're not just DJing.
Right.
So don't come up there.
That's what's up. Shout out to Boo Man. He says depends on the event and what they are requesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes they'll request some garbage.
Yeah.
And you got the whole place going.
Yeah.
You play a song and then the energy just dies.
Yeah.
Because they're not professionals. They
don't have that air. Like I can imagine somebody you playing like, just say you playing Bone Crusher, and then somebody's like, "Can you play Time After Time?" Like that shit don't even mesh. Like I would be so pissed. And then they keep coming up like, "No, right now, play the record right now." It's like, come on, bro.
That's what a tip jar's for.
Yeah,
that's what that tip jar's for. And sometimes that Time After Time might hit.
Yeah.
It might hit.
Yeah.
I was in a club in DC. This was at the height. I probably got the pictures. I'm over here. You remember what's the tall dude from The Wire? I'm over here with the dude from The Wire. We out here. We going hard. I'm in DC. You know what I'm saying? I might be able to find the picture. Y'all ain't even gonna hold y'all because you want to know I'm in that thick. I just flew in. I'm in DC, Chocolate City. I'm like, yo, let's go. We walking in. Raheem Devon is in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, this is it. Man, they played Miley Cyrus Party in the USA, and that place went crazy.
Yeah.
If you would have told me that place would have been crazy over that, I would have called you a liar. I would have never played that as a DJ.
For real? You wouldn't play that record?
No, not there.
Oh, got you.
There. I would have never thought that record would hit like that. Like you playing Miley Cyrus in a DC club with all black people. I throw my hand up and playing our song. They went crazy for it, yo. I was sitting there like, what?
That's fire.
Yeah, I probably can't, but it was the dude from The Wire, man. We was wilding. What Anthony say? She's that.
To be more people be too aggressive.
Yeah, they do. That's why you don't say nothing to nobody and be more unless you know them.
Anthony said, I remember you DJ'd a party for 4 people in your living room. That shit was lit. Still got footage.
Put it up in here. Put it up in here. Because like in my living room, that's where my DJ equipment was. So I had my turntables right in the living room. Mm-hmm. Never moved them. It was like, this is so anytime people came over, throw the tables on, we rock.
Right.
We rock. It don't matter if it was 2 people. It don't matter if it was a whole bunch of people, man. We used to, and that's why I love music so much. And to see where it's at right now, it's like, it sucks because I want to play some new stuff. Mm-hmm. I want to vibe, but to me, I think that hip hop, I think R&B is taking over, and the new R&B artists are super dope. I think they're kind of keeping the culture alive because these new R&B artists, they killing it. Mm-hmm. They are killing it. Hip hop artists, not so much. Not so much.
It's a few, but it's not like a bunch like it used to be. Like they got Griselda. You may got that's, you know what? You might be actually right. It's only like really the mainstream.
Can you dance to Benny the Butcher?
No, I can't see nobody dancing to no Benny the Butcher.
Thank you. And he's with Griselda, right?
Yeah.
Can't dance.
You cooking up the Griselda.
Yeah, you cooking up. You in the whip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got a shorty coming over.
Yeah.
Man. I mean, you might can get away with some Money Bag Yo songs a little bit to dance to. You might.
Yeah.
You might. You could definitely get away with some Future songs.
Yeah.
Like, you could dance to some Future songs for sure, but it ain't dancing. It ain't like
it's different, man. It's different.
Yeah.
Benny make two-step with a gun in your pants.
For real.
That's a fact. Head nod at the tunnel.
Yeah. And man, that's the reason why as a hip hop fan, I just and I hate to say it, but when I say hip hop is dead, I don't mean all of the music that we've been listening to and all of that. I feel like the extension of the culture and where it was going is the thing that kind of died off.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it'll come back. I think everything goes in cycles. I just think this generation is all cooked. I mean, they're not making music today. Look at who their target audience is. It's YNs. Yeah. Like
they not dancing. They got the shiesties on.
They making music for YNs, man. Like that alone just tells you where the music is at. Mm-hmm. YNs ain't doing nothing but spinning around in cars.
You know what? I was driving and you don't hear a lot of songs with bridges anymore. And I love a song, and I know that might be more R&B, but I love a song with a bridge. And I gotta put respect on this artist. Kehlani's album, fire. If you want that nostalgic 90s, 2000, well, not 90s, 2000 R&B, that album is fire. And it's a lot of bridges in there. I'm like, yo, what happened to the bridges of like, and then I was thinking, I'm like, yo, what's the best bridge of all time? If you had to think of a best bridge of all time, who? So I still got to think on that. I may come back with the top 5 bridges.
Yeah, that would be a fire thing to look at. Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like a good DJ would already have tailored his set list to the crowd, occasion, and venue.
So I'll tell you how I used to do it, Lariska. I wouldn't have my set pre-planned, but I would have a playlist, and I would go through and I would bring a whole bunch of music that was kind of connected into this playlist. And then from this playlist, because when you're going through Serato and stuff, you don't want to be doing a whole lot of searching, but there might be one that's not in the playlist that you just search real quick. You'd be like, oh, this could hit. But I would just put about 100 songs into like 70 to 100 songs into a playlist that all kind of had a vibe. And then based off of how they were interacting and stuff, that's kind of what I would play. So I done all types of spring breaks, phone parties, black parties, weddings, fashion shows, private parties, all types of stuff. So you kind of get weddings, you kind of corporate events. So yeah, you kind of know your audience. I done like kids parties under 10. You know, so you can't play the same stuff at a kid's party under 10 that you're going to play at the hood spot that you're going to play over here. So, yeah, you're right. Nowadays, though, the art of DJing is also lost because these tools make it so that you don't need the skill set to actually DJ.
That's what I was going to ask you. How was it DJing with just vinyl? And this funny clip comes to my mind every time, and you probably could break it down for me. When Biggie was at some outdoor festival, and his DJ table kept skipping, and I don't know if it was because it was too hot or something, but like, how was that DJing with just vinyl only?
So you, when you were dealing with turntables, you had to deal with the elements. So if it was hot, what would happen is the record would start to warp. Your record would literally warp in the sun if it was too hot.
Right.
and that needle has to go in between those grooves.
Yeah.
So remember on House Party when he kept bumping the table?
Yeah. Yeah.
So a record, each of those grooves is a different song.
Mhm.
So that's how you play it. That's the reason why the record has it has the needle and then it has that little lift. So you lift it up and then you used to kind of look at the side. That's song 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boop, and then you put it over. So then if somebody bump it, boom, it'll bump and it'll move to a whole different song.
Yeah.
If that needle, if you're dealing with wind and the tables move, you dealing with needles, so dust could get under there, little dust bunnies that get under there. So you got to brush the needles off. You dealing with a lot of the elements.
Wow.
A lot of the elements. And they didn't have screens back then, so they weren't even going off a laptop.
Right.
There was no screen, so it wasn't digital music.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That sounds like a DJ's worst nightmare back in the day. Boo Man said I had a record warp mid-play at an outside event back in the day. Man.
You know about that? Your record will start off straight, and then when you get home, your record is like this.
Dang.
Warped. Done. Can't even listen to it no more. Because man, I don't know if you ever seen an old turntable, but the record is like when the record is warped, that's how it look when it's going through the turntable.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, so I used to DJ these pool parties at hotels and all of that. And this was back when I still use a laptop. And I had to get, I still got it here. I was going through my DJ bag. I had to get a fan for my laptop because it would overheat. Mm-hmm. So I had to get a fan for the back of the laptop and then a cooling fan that the laptop sat on. Because if it overheat, you can't even run your Serato.
Yeah. And you
can't run it. That's why I love these CDJs over here. I got the CDJ 3000s, man. Back in the day, I used to hate CDJs. Now I'm looking at them like, you don't got to bring a laptop. You show up with your USB. This is what I show up with. Mm. I don't got to bring a backpack. I don't got to bring anything. And I DJ without headphones. Mm. So nowadays, I show up with this. I used to have to show up with everything. I used to have to show up with, even when you switch to Serato, you have to have your vinyls. I should go get my vinyl. I still got my vinyls in there, yo. I still got them. And then I had the when Serato came out, you could start being creative with your vinyls. Mm-hmm. So you get the different colors to match your vibe. So I had the custom turntables with my logo on them. Mm-hmm. They was like gunmetal and orange. And then I had the MF Doom records. For the Serato records. They nasty. I still got them. I should show y'all. I should show y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all here. You do some talking real quick because they right there.
Man, so that's I really miss those times. I know eventually we'll get back to great music. But you know, it's a new generation, it's a new time. You just gotta respect the art and the craft that's coming out. And it's still some great artists out there still to this day. Yeah, I'm back. So like this is just one of my backpacks that I would have to bring. And then it got minimized, obviously. But you always had your business cards with you. Always got that in the pocket. This is old school. Those are my business cards. I was a business card fiend. I used to love to create business cards. There you go. The crushed. This is like rose paper, so when you touch it, it's soft. Used to have the needle. I don't know. I haven't looked in this backpack in so long, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all these records right here. All right, I'm gonna show y'all these records. That's Nehemiah digging his book bag. In there. I wonder why Versus don't do DJs. So this is the cooler fan. Oh yeah. That's the fan that I had to put the laptop on. Yeah. Because you'd be at the pool parties and your Serato would just shut off because your computer overheating. And now the music's just done. I don't even know if this thing still work, but yeah. Yeah, so cooling fan, Boo Man. Yeah, Boo Man know all about that.
Then you had then you have your backups. So this is kind of what the Serato, the regular Serato records will look like, right?
Uh-huh.
Like that's what you would get out the box when you got your Serato. And you obviously needed two of them, right? Because you're dealing with two turntables, right? So this is standard. This is where I took it.
Ooh,
With the MF Doom.
that's fire.
Now only real people gonna know about this right here. You know what that is?
No, what's that?
So this is how you know where the song starts.
Gotcha.
So this is for scratching.
Oh, okay.
So when you, this is how you keep an eye and you scratch without the scene. So you already know where to bring it back to.
Right.
So you ain't going, you see the deep back in the day when they used to have a tape on there, you knew they meant business. Yeah, you see it on both of them. On both of them. But then look at the backside. This one with the Ghostface Killer.
Ooh. Oh, you're a mad man. You're a mad man. You ain't come to play when you brought them out.
Come on. Depending on my mood and what I was rocking, come on, man. You have to put them in the protective, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I used to have to bring all this to a DJ set, yo.
Booman said that the Doom joints are crazy. He said I had the Dilla joints.
Ooh. Ooh. So yeah, we go from this whole backpack and all of this to this.
Technology.
To this. That's crazy, right? Like, that's crazy. So when I talk, man, I'm a little, I come from a place of just music was my heart and soul. You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all could see around here, I got nothing but equipment all around me right now. Like I got nothing. I got the mini one that I travel with. I got the 66 key one right here. You know what I'm saying? Like we're going to get back into it. But the creative side of our lives is the most important side. And that's the side that I've been avoiding. And that's the reason why I've been like, man, we got to get back to being creative. I'm really talking about myself and how important we have to stay with that creativity with us.
Most definitely.
How life can steer us in so many different directions, right? Like you couldn't tell me at this day and age that music wasn't going to be the number one thing that I was doing.
For real?
At this time, I thought music was going to be the only thing I was doing.
Gotcha.
My whole life was based around music. My whole life. I'll play one of my albums one of these days. On the Patreon, we're going to do an old school album listening party for y'all.
That'll be fine.
But we got songs with Chuck. I did a whole Magna Clark album when the Magna Carta thing came out. That was my last mixtape. But I hope, and I think that numerology says something. This is what she said.
I think the kids that are like 7 right now are going to be the next wave of really good artists. You know, I think you're 100% right. It's this kid that goes viral of not knowing old school music and he can play it back and create it. I forgot his name, but I'm pretty sure y'all seen him before. And I think you're right. Numerology. It's just skipping over this. What is it? The Gen Zs?
The YNs. The YNs.
The YNs. That's the name of their generation. They just YNs.
They just YNs, man. They wild. They YNs, man. They YNs, man. Like, I don't know what else to call them. This generation was like the generation of soldiers. And I think that they missed their calling with joining the Marine Corps and all it is. I think that they missed their calling, but this was kind of like the same, like with all the soldiers that we had back in the day when we had like World War I, where with like, those are the same mentality of these YNs.
Right.
And because there's no platform for them that they are willing to accept, now they just run in the streets amok versus getting paid. And it was like, there's people that pay you to do what you're doing in these streets, right?
Yeah, most
Like,
definitely.
that comes with benefits and all that. Like your whole family would be set if you take this. If you take what's inside of you, this need to be chaotic, you can have organized chaos.
Mhm.
And it's kind of like Dexter, the show Dexter. You can have organized chaos, man, like the Marine Corps and all of that. I wasn't big on the military until after I met my pops, but the military is a great place and a lot of great options for people instead of running these streets, man.
No, that's a fact. I wanted to bring up one more thing before we go. Did you hear about the Baltimore Orioles honored Tupac on May 8th?
Yeah,
with
his sister was there, right?
Limited edition bobblehead.
Yeah.
And that thing went crazy.
Did it?
I think that's dope for the city. I think that
was
was
the Baltimore Orioles that did it.
Yeah, because
Baltimore.
Yeah, yep. So for them to bring that in with hip hop, I heard it was long lines and everything. I'm pretty sure they sold out. But I think that's a good collectible to have, especially being a Baltimore native. I'm gonna see if I can get. Look, they already charging $200, $300 for it.
Damn, and you probably got it for free being at the game.
Yep.
All those people selling theirs. That's what it is.
Yep.
Baltimore people want to try to make a profit.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up the village. Hopefully somebody can get one for me.
You'll get one. Did you see that Audemars has a new watch coming out?
Yes. Dang, see, this is one of the reasons why I hate that we don't shoot every day, because we gotta let things collectively build up.
Right.
I think it's dope. I know a lot of people that have the original Audemars feel some type of way and they want to sell it, but it's smart for Audemars to do that because it's just like the Mercedes-Benz thing, or it's just like the Ralph Lauren and Purple Label thing. You need a product at a lower end to still have, the mass majority be able to obtain that product while you still have your higher end. I think they're going to do well. A lot of people said that when you buy for 500, you could easily sell it for 2,000 to 3,000. So if you're not in the watches, I'm not in the watches. I just wear Apple watches all the time. I think it'll be a good thing for me to get into.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, Audemars is a big watch company, and it's a luxurious watch company.
Right.
And they're above Rolex. Audemars only makes about, like 50,000 watches a year or something like that. So they only make like 50,000. It's either 50,000 or 500,000, one or the other. So actually, get that number for us. See what they see how many watches they make. But it's kind of like the Bentley, or not really Bentley, but Bugatti and all of that, where only a certain amount go into production, which is why they cost so much. Most
50,000.
Yeah, they only make 50,000 watches a year. So they charge an extreme amount, meaning they start at about $200K a watch is what they normally start at. So obviously rappers then made this famous, like they do everything. Jay-Z says, I got Audemars that's losing time, hidden behind all these big rocks. You know what I'm saying? Like the Audemars, when rappers talk about it, it's now cool. So they did a collab recently. So they went from a $250 watch to a collab with Swatch. And this collab is called the Pop or something. And they have them in different colors, but they're offering them at only, is it 300?
I think it's 400.
400. So now this company who has only produced watches that cost 200,000 and upwards up to $1 million, are now doing watches for $300 to $400. So a lot of people don't like it because a lot of people care about flexing, right? So many people care that you have to show the world that you are worth something. And we've become a people that we've allowed these material things to determine our worth. and it to be a staple of what we're worth. And a lot of us don't know this, but a lot of this stems from slavery. This is what happened with the slaves getting masters' clothes and all of that. This is why minorities, when they get money, the money doesn't circulate in the community. Not all minorities, but blacks, it doesn't circulate in the community once or twice. It literally comes in and goes out, while other cultures, their money circulates about 6 times before it leaves their community. But now I'm happy that that happens, because people need to stop trying to find their treasures here on earth. And the treasures here on earth don't mean anything. I mean, if you even look at the Bible text, he says, do not, and I'm paraphrasing, he says, do not seek your treasures here on earth where rot and moth and thieves can break in, but seek your treasures in the kingdom of heaven where there are no thieves, where rust can't take it over. So I'm glad, because anything that pushes us to stop fighting for these earthly treasures and start pushing for the heavenly treasures, which are things like becoming more merciful, becoming more righteous, all of these things, I'm all for pushing the culture in that direction.
I think, like I said, I think it's a great thing, man. Like you can't just gatekeep everything. Create things, create collectibles, at a lower tier price. And maybe this might be a good business move for them. Maybe it might be so impactful Rolex may join.
Yeah.
Or Hublot may join. Or Richard Mille may join. Because a lot of people want to obtain these watches, not even for resale purpose, but just collectibles.
Yeah.
So I hope it's a big thing. That makes me think I need to go to Switzerland. You've been to Switzerland, right?
I've never been to Switzerland.
There's a
city in Switzerland that I want to go to. It starts with a J. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. There's a waterfall. It's like a little fairy tale. What's the name of it? Type in a city in place in Switzerland that start with a J with a waterfall. I don't be knowing how to Google stuff sometimes. I just Google whatever's on my head and hope that it pops up. It's like fairy tale. It's like fairy tale city in Switzerland or some shit, and it starts with a J, I think.
Hey man, Wayne Juan
something.
They got so many.
Dincherstorff.
I don't know how to put Josh
put with a waterfall. Did you put with the waterfall? Y'all got to see this city, man. It's freaking amazing.
I guess it's called Juan Waterfall. I'm gonna put it in the chat for you.
Yeah, put it in the chat, sus. Oh, actually, Lariska, you still in here? We need to know, because we got just a few more minutes. We've been going an hour and a half for some of these days. We need to know if anybody did Deep Work Lab. And I'm curious as to if it worked. Let me see. Yeah, this is the city. It's enchanting, is what they say. But yeah, I'm curious if anybody did the Deep Work Lab, because I did put that in there for y'all. You got a street sign. Oh, she's talking about the park. Yeah. You don't got no passport numerology?
Oh, that's a must.
You better get it before they put Trump's face on it.
I heard that. Did you tell me that?
No, I ain't tell you that.
Somebody told me that.
Yeah, they about to put his face on the passport in the limited version. So you might, if you're a Trump fan, and wait so you can get it with his face on it. But if not, you better get it before they put the Trump, before they put the Trump on it.
Yo, I was talking to somebody, and they was telling me that. That's why I love this show. You don't hear stuff like this on shows. No, that's a fact.
What stuff you talking about? What stuff you talking about?
Oh yeah, what stuff you talking about? I did Deep Work Lab. It worked.
That's what we talking about.
Okay. That's the way. That's the way to end it. It worked.
Lariska, we want to know if you got a chance to do it, because I believe, was it Lariska who was saying the deep with the ADHD?
Yeah, from SA.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if
I
she's
want to
still
know.
on here.
Heck yeah. Hey, I'm glad numerology that worked. You can use that anytime you want. That was a product that I was going to release, and I ended up switching over to the AI, which we could test out next on Friday. I want y'all to test out this AI, but I'm glad that worked. And I have a lot of people who, have trouble focusing and concentrating and stuff that I sent this to, and they said the same thing. So I was going to sell this, but now it's free. It's open to anybody who want to use it. I'm not trying to make no profit. I ain't trying to do none of that.
She's been in Switzerland. I've been blessed to travel extensively with my parents as a child. That's a fact.
That's dope.
Was it? Look, she said yes.
You did it? That's what we're talking about. She said make it 90 minutes. I will make it 90 minutes because the 90-minute block, I like this. I started with the 60 minutes just so people can work their way up to the 90 minutes. But when you get into that zone, 60 and 90 feel the same. Mm-hmm. You won't even be able to tell the difference. Like, you could hit that 90-minute mark and be like, wait, what? It's over? The link is broken. How did you try it then, numerology?
Let me see. I'm about to post it right now.
Yeah. If it's broken, let's find out. I'll put up a new one for y'all. Because I wonder if it's because of where you at.
Oh.
Is it broken?
Nope, it's not.
It's not. It might be where you at, Larissa, because you gotta right. When you go to the thing, you gotta slide the album thing over so you can listen to it.
You probably got to send her the MP3.
Yeah,
she ain't on a VPN.
Yeah, if you're not on a VPN and you coming from SA, there might be some limitations. Like you can't get.
She said it flew by. She got so much done, man. This is good, man. When he do this, y'all.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
All right, man. It's 9:23, man. We gotta get up out of here.
We gotta get up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all. Glad we got to talk some music and stuff, but I'm glad y'all got to work that out. We'll be back Friday.
Music, hip hop is back on Friday.
Hip hop is back on Friday, y'all. Darian's artist is dropping.
Stop saying that. That's not my guy.
That's your guy.
I just gotta keep it real.
Yeah, that's your guy. We're gonna see how he feels. I'm gonna listen to the album for you, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see if Drake is talking about anything different than what he's been talking about the last 6 albums, which I hope he does, because Drake got some of the best ghostwriters that I've ever seen in my life. So we'll see y'all on Friday. Oh, you ain't gonna say bye to the people?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Oh, yeah. We'll see y'all on Friday. Holla.